Hi friends, welcome. My name is Michelle. If we don't know each other already, I'm here with a reset, a little bit of mindful movement, guided meditation, and stillness. Really just a little opportunity to come back to center. Coming back to these simple truths that we need to keep reminding ourselves. Today, the specific intention that I want to offer is this truth of our shared humanity, our shared divinity, that spark that is within all of us, all beings, everywhere, without exception. That will be our focus for meditation. And the meditation could be seated or it could be lying down, whatever is most comfortable for you today. If there's anything you need, some blocks, a blanket, to help you, to support you in that meditation, grab that now. We're taking just a moment or two before we move to tune inward. Let yourself soften in the seat that you're in. Let your gaze soften or your eyes close. Tune toward what feels like center. If there were a point from which your breath could expand and to which it would return, just bring some awareness to that point. And if you can't quite pinpoint that center, just let it be an idea. Trust that you have a center, that it is connected, interconnected with everything else, the greater, wider everything. And with that intention sort of settled into your breath, let it expand. As if your whole body could breathe, let it unfurl into movement. Whatever you need to stretch and reach and roll. On the way to a tabletop shape, that's where we'll meet. But take your time, feel free to stretch out through your legs, roll your shoulders, your head. But as you find relative stillness, notice your limbs rooting into the earth, as if you could breathe in through the palms of your hands to fill your lungs to the back of your heart. And then exhale out along your spine, as if your spine could get a bit longer through your tail, through your crown. That breath would expand and fall back to earth before the next inhale. Expands again with the exhale. And just trust that this cycle continues of drinking in breath, energy from the earth, and pouring it back out and down. And as you're ready, as you feel steady at the center, steady in your breath, extend your left leg back. And then begin to free your toes from the earth. Feel a little heat, a little strength at the center and also along the back line of your body, the muscles along your spine. your glutes, your hamstrings, the back of your leg. Find a breath just really stretching as long as you can be. And keep that steadiness at the center, but start to make circles with your leg, your knee toward your chest, and then out to the side and around. And switch directions. Whatever direction you are going, doesn't matter. But in the next, after another round or two, you'll draw your left knee toward your left shoulder and step outside your hand. Walk your hands forward a bit so you can really give your weight down into the floor. Pour some weight down through your left foot. But then sort of peel your heart forward through your collarbones, through your shoulders. Find a breath in. And as you exhale, pull back through your tail, back through your hips to extend your left leg any amount. Ardha Hanumanasana, a half split variation. You'll find that with breath a couple times. Wave forward, pull forward through your heart. Exhale, your tail draws back, extend your left leg. Once more like that. Inhale, open up forward. Exhale, open along the back. Inhale, draw forward, root your right hand, and sweep your left arm forward and up toward the sky. Feel yourself rotate, almost like you're sort of floating a little bit up out of the earth. You could stay here for a few breaths. You could bring your left hand to your left thigh as leverage, or to reach back even further. Not back behind you really, but back toward the back of the mat. Where you are, find a full breath into the back of your lungs and a full breath out. Unwind, bring both hands to the earth. Tuck your toes behind you to lift your back knee. And again, with the opposite leg now, find that extreme length along your body, your heel back, your crown forward. And pour your weight forward to step your right foot outside your right hand. So you're a little bit wider than your shoulders here, slightly wider than usual. Uttanasana, forward fold. Again, find the roots down through your feet. Soften your knees as much as you need to really yield some weight down into the earth. Press into your feet, and then from the center begin to unfurl, lengthen your spine. That's a halfway lift, or Ardha Uttanasana. Fold it back down. That same unfurling, but now to stand. So root through your feet, hug through your legs as you rise, reach tall. Pouring forward again, exhale. That same sense that with the halfway lift, you're lengthening in your spine, breathing up from the earth. And when you exhale and fold, you're pouring that breath back down into the soil, and then come all the way up to stand. Again, hug toward center as you reach long as you can be. And then pour forward, fold. Just one more time, this little half sun salutation. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, hug in and root down. And pour forward. As you fold, shift your weight to the left and really push down through your left foot. So you could unweight your right foot, step it toward the back of the mat for warrior one. So your back heel will spin down. Give weight to both feet, really strong. Then reach forward and up. Virabhadrasana, yield some weight down into the earth. If it's accessible today, draw your palms toward each other, press them into each other, lift your thumbs, the back of your waist, the back of your lungs, expand. Stay here with an exhale, pour your breath down through your feet. Inhale from the earth up through your fingertips. Then exhale, pour forward, hands to the earth. And step back, downward downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And this is actually the only downward facing dog of this practice. So if you need a little flow here or movement, find that, but also knowing this is the only one. Connect to it. Breathe within it. Really be here. Feel what's here. Feel yourself connect down into the earth and up into the sky. And engage some power at the center. Hug your hands and feet toward each other. Keep that as you bend your knees slow. Keep the hug until your knees could hover off the earth in a little bit of fire. Keep that strength, but lengthen. Draw your crown forward, your tail back. Then touch your knees down to the earth. Extend your right leg back now. Free your toes from the earth. Feel some expansion, extension here. But strength at the center and along the back. And once you feel steady, start to round your knee toward your chest. Make a couple of circles in one direction and then the other. Eventually, stepping your right foot outside your right hand, but really no hurry to get there. When you do, pour your weight into your right foot. And if you like, you can move your left knee back a little bit so you can hang a bit lower in your lunge. As you inhale, shine your heart space, the center of your chest, forward. Find a full breath in. Press through your right foot as you do so. And then as you exhale, pull back through your hips. Extend your right leg any amount. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, draw back. Once more, inhale, forward. Draw your heart forward. Exhale, pull your hips back, lengthen. Inhale, forward, root your left hand and peel your right arm forward and up toward the sky. Keep drawing this left arm bone back. Root down into the earth and reach up into the sky at the same time. Stay here. Root your right hand into your right thigh or reach back toward your left foot. In any case, feel yourself expand into breath and soften into it as well. Next, exhale, let your right hand come back to earth. Tuck your toes behind you to lift your back knee. Let your hips be even here, so that might mean lifting your left hip a little bit. Hug in, engage, lengthen. And then pour your weight forward to step once again outside your left hand. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Just one time, root into the earth, gather yourself up, reach tall, maybe even up and back. And then pour it forward once again, Uttanasana. Pour your weight into your right foot, push down through it to unweight your left foot. And step your left foot to the back of the mat, warrior one. Deep bend in your front leg. Press through both feet as you reach forward and up. Settle into the earth. Breathe from your feet up through the back of your waist, the back of your heart. Stay as you exhale, reconnect down. Inhale, connect up and out. Exhale, hinge your heart forward. Reach your fingers toward the left, turn your toes left, and then turn your heels in as you stand up. So heels in, toes out. Bend your knees to a goddess squat. Hug through your legs. Reach both arms tall. And then reach your right hand down to your right leg. Press into it. Reach up a little taller. Up and over to the right. Fold. Inhale, back through center. Push through both feet, arms to the sky. Push your left hand down into your left thigh. From there, reach a little taller. Come up and over to the left. Breath in, rolling your right ribs back. And breath out. Press through both feet. Reach tall. Stay one more exhale, maybe deepen. Then push into the earth to reach tall. Turn your toes back in, your heels out, and pour forward to fold. Prasarita Padottanasana, a wide-legged fold here. Soften what you can. We're coming to our seat pretty soon here. So if there's other movement you need, maybe a little sway through your hips or a twist through your shoulders, feel free to find that now. Or just tune in, soak in stillness. Drawing your shoulders back away from your ears, but let your head really hang heavy. Your hands could be on the earth or on blocks or furniture, whatever you got. 3 more breaths here, semi upside down. And then you'll eventually begin to walk your feet back in toward under your hips. Bend your knees to sit on your shins, or could be in a cross-legged seat if that's better for you here. Reach both arms tall. Feel yourself root down. And rather than just expanding through the front, lift through the back of your lungs. Keep reaching tall. Let your right hand press into your right thigh. Reach taller. One more time, up and over to the right. Roll your left ribs back. Stay, exhale. Inhale, back up through center, both arms to the sky. Exhale, left hand, left thigh. Press into it. Lift up out of it. And then up over to the left. Rolling your right ribs back. Steady. Inhale back through center once more. Draw your hands down through heart center. A moment here. Feel your heart beat. Feel your breath move. Feel yourself soften again after that little bit of work. Movement. And then just sort of tune into your body and ask what sort of seat you need, what sort of support you need. Maybe you need to add a layer or turn off some lights, whatever you need. Find your way towards stillness. In a position that is easeful, where you can be alert, aware, aka not asleep. And for some of us, it's easier to find this state of stillness with eyes closed, others with eyes open and a soft gaze. So sort of check in which one feels right today. Notice any sensations in your body. And then also in your senses, any sound, smells, sensations, let them be present with you, part of this moment you're in. Tune again toward what feels like center. If that's a big question mark, focus on this idea, the truth, that there is a center, a place within you that is deeper than your roles, responsibilities, identities. A place within you that just is. And that place, that self, breathes just as you breathe in your body. This more foundational, more essential self within breathes. It expands and returns to center. You might bring to mind the people closest to you, physically or otherwise, people closest in your life. Recognize that they too have this inner self, deeper than roles, responsibilities, identities. A part that is not right or wrong. A part that is not ever made less or more. A part that just is. You might imagine this self within you and within others as a light or a droplet, some little spark. It might have color or shape, it might not. Now you can hold that spark in your mind, just for you or for you and those you know. But imagine that spark expanding. And not by any force, it just is. Like a light that gets brighter, a glow that gets bigger, connects to more space around it. It gets bigger until it is no longer distinguishable from any other light, any other spark, from anyone else. This is the part of you that is interconnected, that is shared. That is a part of all beings, everywhere, every time, without exception. Stay aware of this connection, this expanse for a few moments. And if you are holding in your mind the light of others, let that light stay, but bring your awareness to your own deepest self. A part of you that has never been wounded, that does not age. A part of you that is. Notice the pulse, the breath of that self. As you notice the breath within your body now. Notice your breath expanding, unfurling into your limbs so that you notice again this body with gratitude, with love. This body intricately connected, interwoven with that deeper self. Pulsing and breathing along with it. Notice again any sensations present. In your body and in the room around you. Bringing your awareness again to this moment. This breath. We'll amplify this awareness of connection. The moment of resonance. You might bring a hand to your heart, one to the earth, or you might not. But here together, find a full breath in. An easy breath out. And toward the sound of Om, a breath in. So that awareness, that resonance continues within you and between us always. It's a reflection of that interconnected space. Holding that in your awareness. You're welcome to blink your eyes open if you're ready. Take one more moment to be here together, sharing this practice, this space, as we share this life. Hope to see you soon, friends. Till then, be well, be good to each other. Peace out. Hey friends, me again. I want to say thank you again for being here, for being in this community. We appreciate you. We love sharing these practices with you. We want to do it more and with more people. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel and like these videos. I know it seems super simple, but it really does help more people access this content and help support us in creating it for you. We want to support you. We want to support each other. So let us know what you want to see. Leave a comment about the kind of practices you want to move to and be still to, and the kind of things that you want to talk about. We're here for each other. That's what we're here for. Hope to see you soon. In the meantime, be well.